My stepfather demands I hand over my lottery winnings because he's the man of the house after he kicked me out at 18. The night I turned 18, my stepfather, Rick, stood in the front doorway with one hand on the frame and the other pointing toward the driveway. "You've got two choices," he said. "Start paying rent tomorrow or leave tonight." I looked at my mom, hoping she'd say something. She folded her arms and stared at the kitchen floor. I packed a duffel bag, grabbed the $200 I'd saved from working at a grocery store, and walked out without hearing a single "be careful." For years, I barely heard from either of them. I rented a tiny room, worked construction during the day, stocked shelves at night, and slowly built a decent life. Every paycheck mattered. Every bill I paid reminded me that I was surviving without the people who were supposed to help me. Mom occasionally texted on birthdays. Rick never did. The only time he reached out was when something broke around the house and he wanted free labor. I always said no. About 12 years later, I was 30. One Friday after work, I stopped at a gas station for coffee and bought a lottery ticket because the jackpot had everyone talking. I almost didn't buy it. 2 days later, I checked the numbers while eating breakfast. I checked them 3 times before driving to the lottery office because I was sure I had made a mistake. I hadn't. After taxes, I walked away with a little over $8 million. The first month disappeared into meetings with lawyers, financial advisors, and accountants. Every one of them gave me the same advice: tell as few people as possible. I listened. I paid off my mortgage, replaced my old truck, invested most of the money, and kept working while I figured out my next step. Everything stayed quiet for about 6 weeks. Then someone recognized me from the lottery announcement. Within 2 days, my phone exploded. Old classmates, distant relatives, former neighbors, and people I hadn't spoken to in years suddenly remembered I existed. Then Mom called. "I've been worried about you." "Worried enough to ignore me for 12 years? She didn't answer. "We should have dinner." I politely declined. The next evening, she showed up anyway. Rick was standing beside her. He walked into my living room like he owned the place, looked around, and nodded. Nice house. Neither of them apologized. Neither asked how I'd been. Rick got straight to the point. "Family money belongs to the family." I stared at him. "What family?" "The one standing in front of you." Mom finally spoke. "Rick thinks we should manage the money together." I almost laughed. "The same Rick who